chicken salad in the process, chicken bones and some meat, and garden veggies going to get thrown in there.
So today what we're doing is we just took 4 split breasts, took the chicken off. This is from the amazing barbecue chicken last night that Rochelle made. We had extra left over. We took the bones, we're putting them in here. We're gonna take our bag that we've been saving, that's been in the freezer, of the veggie scraps. They're gonna go in here. We're going to cook it down for 24 hours, pull out all that marrow that is in these bones, and make a nice chicken stock. This is all our scraps. Got some tomatoes in here. We have some green peppers, onions, a little bit of zucchini. Jennifer threw that in there. We don't usually put zucchini in. Let's see, lots of garlic scraps, onions. So we will see.
Garbage broth.
Garbage broth. It's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
Wow, that one is solid. All right, is there any more garbage stock in there that we can add to this? This is all going to cook.
There you go. That'll work. Okay, we found another bag.
These are herbs from our garden.
Herbs from the garden.
This is actually dill from that when I dehydrated dill. There's sage, and we're going to put some in of our other fresh. This is all oregano that's from our garden that I'm going to throw in there too. Just going to cut it up a little bit. Sprigs and all. Doesn't matter. It's all going to be strained at the end into an amazing, very healthy broth.
Did you put water in it?
Yep. Fill it with water. Put it on. Cook it for 24 hours.
Okay.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Continuing on the topic of ways to prepare both your household, your pantry, your family for things that are coming down the pipeline, food shortages, etc. This is a very simple and easy way that you can put things away in your freezer, in your pantry, that not only saves you money, but is utilizing things you already have, you already use, and you can make a million other things from it. And what we're doing today, I call it garbage broth, but that's not the correct term. So this essentially is water with leftover parts and pieces of onions, garlic, corn, potatoes, tomatoes, zucchini, all vegetables that you will cut things off of and get rid of parts and pieces of and just throw them out, or put them in your compost pile if you're good. So here we have a bag of just those things. There's onion butts, there's skins, there's garlic paper, there's celery, carrots. When you shave carrots and you cut the ends off, all of that goes into a bag. Put it in a bag, put it in your freezer, and then when you're ready, take out your crock pot, dump all of that stuff in here. You can also add bones from your carcasses, from your turkeys, from your hams, from your chickens, your pork, whatever. Put it all in there. Put some water in there, put a splash of vinegar in there if you're using bones to make sure that you get all the goodness out of the bones and into your broth. And what you're left with is homemade vegetable broth. Look at that golden goodness down there. Look at that. This will make you the most luxurious vegetable broth or bone broth that you can buy at any store. Now, it helps, of course, to use organic, but you don't have to. Do not get organic shamed into buying organic or not doing it at all because you can't afford it. If you can't afford organic, it doesn't matter. Do it anyway. You're buying the vegetables and you're buying stuff anyway. Save it up, throw it in a crock pot overnight, and you're good to go. I'm going to show you the process here now. Squeeze it out as best you can. The rest, put it in a colander under a bowl, and you'll catch, as you're doing other things, the rest of it. These are whole corn cobs in here. When you're finished cutting the, obviously don't put stuff you've eaten off of. I mean, you can, but don't serve it to your grandma. But cut the corn little niblets off. Put them in a freezer bag. Herbs. There are herbs in here from the garden. These are skins from an onion, even if it's not, you know, parts of an onion, just the skins. All of that lays vitamins and minerals and flavor to your broth. You're just going to throw it out or compost it anyway. Try saving some in a bag. There's a bone right there. And what happens when you cook it, it becomes soft. All that marrow, all those good collagens, and goes in your broth. It's not processed. It's not full of sugars and additives. We waste so much good food. This is a way to get tons of other meals out of just your garbage. That's why I call it garbage broth. Look at this. These are all bones. Tomatoes. You can eat this by itself. You can add it to soups, rice, beans. This is nutrient-dense superfood. You can can it. Put it in a pressure canner. You can put it in a freezer in a jar. You can put it in the freezer in little quart bags. Put that through the skimmer. Look at that. That's made from garbage. That's made from the stuff you're going to throw away. This is going to get you through. You can can it like that. Or take this, get the air out, make sure you label it, put this in your freezer, a little more air out here, make sure it lays flat for storage purposes. Take it out, cut the bag open, make sure you label that with what it is, the date, freeze that up. Made from garbage. Listen guys, don't tell me you can't do it, because you can. Super easy. Start preparing now, please. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Please tune in for more. We do this stuff all the time. And stock up.